another Mrs. Kilgus story time. Well, we've been really busy in kindergarten with our reading unit and character feelings. And you know what? It's made me think not only about characters and how they feel, but about how I feel sometimes. We have lots of feelings. Kids have lots of feelings. Adults have lots of feelings. And it's really important to understand those feelings so that you can have a great day and you can fix problems when they come around. Today's story is going to talk about a lot of feelings that we have. It's called Glad Monster, Sad Monster. This is a book about feelings by Ed Emberley and Anne Miranda. What is also fun about this book is I'm going to ask you a question after every page, and I'd like you to think about it or answer it out loud. All right, let's begin. Glad Monster, Sad Monster. A book about feelings by Ed Emberley and Anne Miranda. The yellow monster says, opening birthday presents, playing ball, slurping ice cream, and dancing with my friend make me glad. Now, my turn. This is the yellow monster mask. What makes you glad? I'd like you to answer and think about that. What makes you glad? I'll tell you what makes me glad. It makes me really glad when I can work outside in my gardens with my family. That's what makes me glad. The red monster says, being bugged by a bug, getting splashed, being laughed at when I fall down, and having someone knock over my blocks make me angry. Now it's time for the angry monster mask. I want you to think about and or answer that question. What makes you angry? I'll tell you what makes me angry. Sometimes when I'm driving out there on the roads, it makes me very angry when people drive unsafe and don't use their blinker and they go through stop signs and red lights. That makes me very angry. The pink monster says, making Valentine's, rocking baby monster, baking muffins with Grammy monster, and hugging wiggly puppies make me feel loving. Now it's time to be the pink monster. What makes you feel loving? Think about it, talk about it. I'll tell you what makes me loving. Sometimes when I get to cuddle with my kids and watch a movie and eat popcorn, just being together, that makes me feel loving. The blue monster says, waving goodbye, watching my snow monster melt, losing my big blue balloon, and having it rain on parade day make me sad. You guessed it, time for the blue monster. What makes you sad? Well, something that makes me sad. Sometimes when my very dear cousin that I'm very close with comes to visit, comes to stay with me, but then she has to go back home on an airplane because she lives far away, and it makes me sad because I'm going to miss her. The orange monster says, listening to a terrible thunderstorm, imagining what's hiding under my bed, seeing little creepy crawly things, and being chased by grumpy growly things worry me. Okay, time to be the orange monster. What worries you? Well, friends, something that worries me, when my kids get sick, I worry a lot about them because I want them to get better. Grrr, the green monster says, growling, showing my sharp white teeth, waving my hands in the air and saying, shoo, shoo, and boo, boo, make me very scary. Okay, time to be the green monster. When is the time that you've been scared? I can share a time I was scared. Well, I was at an amusement park on a roller coaster with my daughter, and it went up very high. I was so scared of that ride. So that is a time I was scared. The purple monster says, being upside down, making funny faces, wearing big monster's clothes, and goinking around make me feel silly. Okay, so here we are, purple monster time. Can you think of a time when you felt silly? A time I felt silly was when I get to sing some funny songs with my class in school. Sometimes we get to have a lot of fun and sing silly songs, and I get to be silly. So that's a time I have felt silly. And friends, that is the end of our book. Glad monster, sad monster. I hope you enjoyed today's story about feelings, and I hope that you can help yourself and others understand the feelings. We all have feelings. Children have feelings, adults have feelings, and it's important to know how we're feeling, and it's also important to know how we can fix things when problems arise with our feelings. So that's important as we grow older, and we can all learn from books that talk about feelings. So have a great day and keep reading.